In today's video, I'm going to show you how to resize and crop photos for a website using Pixlr step by step so you can get the exact dimensions you need without stretching, blurring, or ruining the layout. This is perfect if you're making blog images, hero banners, product photos, or any other web graphic that needs to load fast and look clean. And before we start, if this video helps you out, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe for more simple tutorials just like this. Alright, let's jump right in. The first thing you need to do is open your image in Pixlr. Go to the official Pixlr editor in your browser, then click Open the image. From there, select the photo you want to edit from your PC and let it load into the editor. Once your image is open, the very first thing you want to do is crop before you resize. This is important because cropping first helps you fix the shape and composition before you set the final web dimensions. If you resize first and crop later, you can end up changing the pixel count in a way that makes your image dimensions less accurate for your website layout. To crop the image, look at the left toolbar and click the crop tool, or just press C on your keyboard. Once the crop tool is active, look at the top options bar. Here, you can choose a preset aspect ratio or enter your own web ratio manually. For example, if you need a widescreen image for a banner or header, you might use 16:9. If you need something more specific for your site, choose the ratio that best matches your layout. After that, drag the corners of the crop box until the focal point of your image is framed properly. Make sure the most important part of the photo stays inside the crop area, whether that's a person, product, headline space, or a background feature. When everything looks right, click Apply at the top or press Enter to finalize the crop. Now that your image has the correct shape, it's time to resize it to the exact web dimensions you need. Go up to the top menu bar and click Image, then choose Image Size. In the size settings, make sure Constrain Proportions is checked. This is very important because it prevents your image from stretching out of shape when you change the width. Next, enter the width that fits your website standard. For example, you can use 1920 pixels for a full bleed banner or 1200 pixels for a standard blog post image. Once you enter the width, the height will calculate automatically based on the original proportions. That means your image stays balanced and professional instead of looking squashed or distorted. After you've entered the size you want, click Apply to confirm the resize. At this point, your image should have both the right crop and the right dimensions for your website. A really important tip here is to always check image quality after resizing down. When you make an image smaller, some fine details can become a little soft, so before you export, zoom in and inspect any text, product edges, logos, or small details to make sure they still look sharp enough for your site. This is especially useful if you're uploading images for blog posts, online stores, or featured banners where clarity matters. Once you're happy with the image, it's time to export it. Click File, then Save, or just press Ctrl and S on your keyboard. For most web images, JPG is the best format because it gives you a good balance between quality and file size. When the save options appear, lower the quality to around 70 to 80%. This usually keeps the image looking great while dramatically improving load speed on your website. If the file still looks too large, you can save it again at around 65% quality. In most cases, visitors won't notice the difference, but search engines and users will notice the faster loading time. After that, click Save As or Download to save the final file directly to your computer. As a final rule, try to keep your image under 200 KB for blog posts and under 500 KB for hero banners whenever possible. That helps your pages load faster and keeps your site feeling smooth and professional. So to recap, crop first, resize second, then export at a web-friendly quality setting. Follow that order every time and you'll get clean, properly sized images that are ready for your website. If this tutorial helped you, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next easy editing guide. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.